After approval from the US authority, Air India has resumed B777 operations to the US today. Due to 5G rollout, Air India had so far cancelled more than 8 flights to the United States of America. Let me go across to our correspondent Heena Gambhir for more details on this. So, Heena, what exactly has been said by Air India now?
Well, we can just tell you that it is a bit of relief that has come for the passengers who were booked in Air India flights to the US from today to over the next few days, because this 5G rollout had brought in a lot of uncertainty. Yesterday, the flights got cancelled till late night. The passengers who were supposed to travel today and tomorrow had no clue whether the flights to the US will be taking off or not. So there was a lot of uncertainty among the passengers of Air India. But now some relief has come because Boeing has cleared Air India to operate to the US on the B777 aircraft. And first flight has already left for John F. Kennedy International Airport. Other flights which were scheduled for the day will be leaving as well as planned for Chicago as well as San Francisco. So it's a huge relief that has come for the passengers of Air India. And simultaneously, we are being told that arrangements are now being carried out to also carry the stranded passengers. Remember, on 19th, the flights to the US, most of them had to be cancelled because of the confusion and the chaos and fear specifically that was there because of the 5G rollout, how this could actually be, intervene into the safety measures as far as the air travel operation is concerned. So now some relief coming for the moment, we can tell you, for at least the Air India passengers.
So, Heena, if we have to explain to our viewers in simpler terms, is this issue resolved for now? No more backlog will be experienced, no more hurdles will be experienced as far as travel to US is concerned?
Tell you right now is that yes, as of now things are better. There is no uncertainty as of today and tomorrow over the next few days, but we can't say what will happen after that, because this 5G rollout by two big companies in the US is supposed to happen. It was supposed to begin on Wednesday. Then after the representation was made by airlines around the world who were concerned about the safety issue because of the C-band of 5G, that was to be rolled out, we got a bit of a breather because there was a temporary relief that came in because the companies decided to delay the rollout of C-band near the airports, near big airports in the US. Hence, some flights could operate yesterday itself, but Air India's position was not clear. So, temporarily, we can say it's a relief that has come, but we will now have to monitor the developments from the US very closely as to what happens on this entire matter. But Air India has many flights between India and the US from Wednesday onwards due to the deployment of 5G internet that is taking place in parts of America, because the worry was, Gauri, that this had the potential to interfere with the aircraft navigation system. And if that happens, then flying and arrivals could actually become a bit of a concern. So now temporary relief is what we can say has come.
Right, Heena, thank you so much for getting us all those details. In fact, I'm now being joined by Vipul Saxena, aviation expert. Mr. Saxena, thank you so much for taking the time out. So we are seeing that after 2 days in a row, we saw several cancellations taking place, not just from the end of Air India, but several other airlines. Now, Air India has announced that for now the issue has resolved and they are going to resume operations to and from US. How do you see and how do you read this particular development?
I think the problem which was there is not so simple that a permanent solution must have come out so quickly. So I suppose that this is some temporary measure which they probably have found to take a calculated risk and operate the flights. So we have to wait and watch and see how things move and what kind of challenges these flights face till we have a final solution.
Right, Mr. Vipul Saxena, thank you so much for taking the time out and for sharing your perspective on this big story.